Today, we're embarking on a journey that will take us from the moon to Mars, unraveling a tale of secrecy, ancient civilizations, and a space agency with a hidden agenda. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the dark mission of NASA, as revealed in the groundbreaking book, Dark Mission: The Secret History of NASA by Richard C. Hoagland and Mike Bara. For over 50 years, NASA has been the beacon of human achievement in space exploration. We've trusted it to be the honest broker of scientific discovery, the organization that would take us to the stars and reveal the secrets of the universe. But what if everything we've been told is a lie? What if NASA, from its very inception, has been hiding something monumental from the American people and the world? Hoagland, a former NASA consultant, and Bara, his colleague, argue that NASA's true mission has been shrouded in secrecy from the beginning. The agency, they claim, was not just a civilian scientific institution, but a defense agency with a hidden agenda. This is not a conspiracy theory pulled out of thin air. It's a conclusion drawn from the agency's own charter, which states that NASA is a defense agency of the United States. The authors point to the 1959 Brookings Report commissioned by NASA as a key piece of evidence. This report, titled Proposed Studies on the Implications of Peaceful Space Activities for Human Affairs, suggested that the discovery of extraterrestrial artifacts could have devastating social consequences. It recommended that NASA consider withholding such information from the public to prevent societal upheaval. This report, according to Hoagland and Bara, became the blueprint for NASA's policy of secrecy. It suggested that the discovery of artifacts, particularly those indicating a superior civilization, could lead to the disintegration of society. The authors argue that NASA took these recommendations to heart, leading to a systematic cover-up of its most significant discoveries. Hoagland and Bara's investigation begins with the moon, a celestial body that has been photographed extensively by NASA. They argue that the agency has been hiding evidence of ancient artificial structures on the lunar surface. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence they present is the Shard, a towering glass-like structure photographed by Lunar Orbiter 3 in 1967. The Shard, standing at an estimated 1.5 miles tall, defies the laws of entropy that have shaped the surrounding lunar landscape for billions of years. Its existence, the authors argue, is a testament to an ancient, technologically advanced civilization that once thrived on the moon. The Shard's shadow, cast across the lunar surface, is a detail that is difficult to dismiss as a trick of light and shadow. The authors then turn their attention to Mars, where they claim NASA has been even more active in concealing evidence of artificial structures. The face on Mars, first photographed by Viking 1 in 1976, is perhaps the most famous example. Despite NASA's insistence that the face is a natural formation, Hoagland and Bara present evidence that suggests otherwise. They argue that the face is just one piece of a larger puzzle, a complex of structures that includes the D&M pyramid, the city, and the fort. These structures, they claim, exhibit geometric patterns and symmetries that are unlikely to occur naturally. The authors also highlight the work of imaging specialists like Vince DiPietro and Greg Molinaire, who have enhanced images of the face to reveal features that resemble human facial characteristics. One of the most intriguing aspects of Hoagland and Bara's argument is their claim that NASA's missions have been guided by a series of ritual alignments linked to ancient Egyptian mythology. They argue that key moments in NASA's exploration of the solar system, from the Apollo landings to the Mars missions, have been timed to coincide with specific stellar alignments. For example, they point out that the Apollo 11 landing occurred on July 20, 1969, the same date as the Egyptian New Year, and that the landing site was chosen so that the star Sirius, associated with the goddess Isis, would be at a precise 19.5-degree elevation during Aldrin's communion ceremony to Osiris. The authors suggest that these alignments are not coincidental, but part of a larger occult ritual orchestrated by secret societies within NASA. Hoagland and Bara also delve into the realm of hyperdimensional physics, arguing that the geometric patterns observed in the Cydonia region of Mars are evidence of a tetrahedral message encoded by an ancient civilization. They propose that this message is a key to understanding a new form of physics that could explain the anomalous heat emissions of the outer planets and the energy dynamics of the universe. The authors suggest that this hyperdimensional physics could be the source of the anomalous energy observed in rotating celestial bodies from the planets to the stars. They argue that this energy is not just a theoretical concept, but a real phenomenon that has been deliberately obscured by mainstream science. Throughout their investigation, Hoagland and Bara highlight the lengths to which NASA has gone to suppress evidence that contradicts its official narrative. They cite examples such as the missing Apollo 11 SSTV tapes, the deliberate degradation of the first MGS image of the face, and the suspicious disappearance of the Mars Observer spacecraft. The authors argue that these actions are not the result of incompetence, but part of a deliberate campaign to conceal the truth about the solar system's ancient past. They suggest that NASA is engaged in a cover-up of monumental proportions, one that extends beyond the agency itself to include other powerful institutions. In conclusion, Hoagland and Bara call for transparency and a reevaluation of NASA's mission. They urge the agency to release all of its data and images, particularly those related to the Moon and Mars, and to allow independent researchers to scrutinize them. They argue that the public has a right to know the truth about the universe we live in, and that the time has come to lift the veil of secrecy that has shrouded NASA's activities for decades. The Dark Mission, The Secret History of NASA, is a story that challenges everything we thought we knew about the space agency and its role in space exploration. It's a tale of secrets, ancient civilizations, and a hidden agenda that has shaped the course of human history. While some may dismiss these claims as wild conspiracy theories, the evidence presented by Hoagland and Bara is compelling and deserves to be examined with an open mind. As we continue to explore the cosmos, we must ask ourselves, what other secrets are out there waiting to be uncovered? And what will we discover about ourselves in the process? Thank you for joining us on this journey, and stay curious, because the truth is out there.
This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book Dark Mission: The Secret History of NASA by Richard C. Hoagland and Mike Bara. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.